on the Yankees all-time saves list with 151, twice leading the league in saves while playing for the Yanks. He was named to 4 All-Star teams during his time in pinstripes. He had a career ERA with the Yankees of 2.14, and most of his saves were from multiple innings. In 2008, he was inducted in the Baseball Hall of Fame. Let's say hello to the Goose Gossett.
Who thrived when it meant the most. He was at his best in October, and in his 5 years with the Yankees, he was named to the All-Star team each season. He led the team to 4 divisional titles, 3 American League pennants, and 2 World Championships. Who could forget Game 6 of the 1977 World Series when he smashed 3 home runs in consecutive at-bats en route to being named World Series MVP. He was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1993. Please welcome Mr. October, number 44, Reginald Martinez Jackson.
Now, as we mentioned earlier, we have some very special guests with us today, as this year marks the 60th anniversary of the New York Yankees' 1950 World Championship team. Today, we're happy to have with us 7 members of that team. Unfortunately, Dr. Bobby Brown, Ralph Houck, and Fred Sanford were unable to make it here today, but were all key parts to the 1950 World Championship team. But before we welcome the players we have here today, we have to mention the player who had one of the best years of anyone on the team that year. He was the 1950 American League Most Valuable Player. That season, he batted .324 with 200 hits, 125 runs scored, and 66 runs batted in. Let's take a moment and have a hand for the Scooter, Phil Rizzuto.
Now let's welcome back a member of that 1950 team who's with us here for the first time today. He first came up with the Yankees in the 1947 season, and he won 4 games and pitched 2 complete games. In 1950, he directly out of the bullpen for the Yankees. Let's welcome back Don Johnson.
This next first-time old-timer made his Major League debut in September of the 1950 season and would get his first career hit on October 1st against Boston. Now remember, in those days, players didn't have as long a career as they do today. After retiring from baseball, he went on to have a very successful career as a lawyer. Let's have a hand for Hank Workman.
We now have another player from the 1950 team back for his first All-Timers Day. He was drafted by the Yankees in 1946, and he made his debut with the team in 1949, pitching 2 complete games. And in 1950, he had a 1.29 earned run average for the World Champions. Say hello to Dwayne Pallette.
Next, we welcome back an old-timer who played catcher for the Bronx Bombers for 9 years, from 1948 to 1956. He played in the 1949 World Series, the series the Yankees won in 5 games over the Brooklyn Dodgers. In 1950, he was there to lend extra support behind the plate whenever it was needed. Please welcome back Charlie Silvera.
Our next honoree was the Yankees second baseman from 1949 to 1957, and he was a key member of 4 World Championship teams, including the 1950 team. In 1950, he had an all-star season and would go on to be named the 1950 World Series Most Valuable Player in the Yankees 4-game sweep. Now, believe it or not, his baseball career was interrupted twice so that he could serve as a Marine pilot during both World War II and the Korean War, making him the only major league player to see active combat in 2 wars. He is now in his 38th season as the radio voice of the San Diego Padres. He was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame as a 2005 recipient of the Ford C. Frick Award. Let's welcome back one of our own, Jerry